I want to bring in Senator Roger Marshall, Republican from the state of Kansas. Senator, for the market and the economy, there is an urgent need to extend President Trump's tax cuts and maybe introduce some more tax cuts on top of that. What's your strategy for getting these vital cuts through the Senate?
Right. Well, certainly President Trump has to lean into this, and he did yesterday. If you're not following President Trump's Truth Social tweets, then you're missing something. He said exactly what we discussed in that meeting, the most transparent president that I've ever seen, that we want to make sure that those Trump tax cuts are permanent, that we add tax cuts on wages, on tips, and on Social Security. He wants to extend the debt ceiling as well. So I think the strategy, as you said, is we got to get 50 in the Senate, 218 over on the House side. Had meetings this morning with House members, getting us all on the same page. But really, this will come down to President Trump's leadership to get it across the finish line.
4 of your Republican colleagues joined Democrats in rebuking Trump's tariffs on Canada. That sounds like a split party, Senator.
Well, this is a team sport, and those are my team members. I'm deeply disappointed in their votes, but the good thing is that Republicans believe that each one of us have our own vote, that we're not lemmings. I have respect for all 4 people who voted against this, but I just want to point out to all your listeners, just to remind them that we're losing 200 to 300 Americans every day to fentanyl poisoning. A lot of that fentanyl is now being made in labs in Canada, and Canada should be up there smashing those laboratories. So I think that President Trump is doing the right thing with Canada. This is a national security issue. Canada can do better. Not to mention counterfeits. A large amount of counterfeits made in China come through that Canada border as well. So Canada's not innocent. Sometimes this is a skins and shirts opportunity here in politics, and we lost a few of our shirts that day.
I have to say that there are some Republicans in the Senate who reportedly are okay with raising taxes on wealthy Americans, specifically the top 1%. Are you on board with that?
Well, listen, we need to find a way to balance the budget. What's more important to me is we work towards driving inflation down under 3%, that we drive GDP above 3%, and working towards a balanced budget is going to help all of us economically. I don't know where that conversation is going to go. President Trump was always focused on lowering taxes for hardworking Americans. Again, no tax on tips, on overtime, and Social Security.
Okay, we'll take what comes. Senator Roger Marshall, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it.